Well, hello, everyone. Thank you, Katie. My name is Lee May, and I am so excited to be here with you guys tonight. We know that time is a very valuable currency these days for everybody, so I hope that this has been informative. I hope that you've gotten a lot of good information. I hope it continues to provide you good information. So, a little bit about me. I am from Little Rock, Arkansas, and I have been with Rodan & Fields now for 4 years. And my goodness, it was a complete and total 180 in terms of what I did before. I'm a former assistant attorney general. I used to prosecute white-collar crime, and I love that job for a lot of reasons. It was challenging. It was interesting. I hoped like I did the citizens of the state in which I practiced in some good. But at the same time, there were things about it that I didn't like. And at a time in my life where there was a lot that was changing, that job just wasn't. So it offered no flexibility. It had no significant room for growth. And it had a very, very hard cap in terms of salary. And there's something else that I'm going to share with you guys in just a minute on that topic. But fast forward, new city, 2 little ones now, and found myself in a position where I both wanted and needed to go back to work, but I really wasn't sure what that looked like for me anymore. Thankfully, a friend thought of me, much like someone has thought of you guys tonight, and told me about this business. And I'll tell you guys that when I first heard about it as an attorney, my mind very quickly goes into a risk analysis mode. And sometimes that's a really great thing, and sometimes that's a really annoying thing. So what I did was I thought, like, okay, what's the biggest potential risk that I have in taking something like this on? What does that look like? And I realized that really the only risk that I had was passing it up and missing the opportunity to impact my life, to impact the life of my family, and ultimately to impact the life of others. So for me, a really big part of why I said yes, you guys, was the credibility of our doctors. Dr. Rodan and Dr. Fields, 50 years combined experience. They still see patients in their offices, and the rumors are true. It's very hard to get an appointment over there, but luckily we got you covered. And they also, to me, what I love too, is that they inspire the doctors of tomorrow. They're adjunct professors at Stanford and the University of California, San Francisco. And also, what I appreciate and love about them is that they truly have a heart and a desire to help those who are in need. So I kind of asked myself, and you guys might end up asking yourself this question after tonight too, but I thought, why in the world would I miss out on the chance to partner with these 2 incredibly smart and brilliant businesswomen who so carefully and meticulously built a proactive brand until it was literally a global juggernaut, right? Why would I miss the chance to lock arms with them and tackle anti-aging market, which is a far larger and more lucrative market? Especially when they had a proven track record of success and also of profitability, frankly. So what if that worked, And then I thought, above all else, what I really, truly was doing was I was investing in myself. And what if that worked? So I jumped in. And here's what I knew, you guys, when I jumped in. I knew that I was joining a company with integrity and with smart and respected founders. I knew that skincare was big business and that I was sitting in the right channel to be able to take advantage of that. I knew that the opportunity was huge, and I knew that opportunity often knocks softly and it doesn't knock multiple times. And I knew I would regret it if I passed it up. And I knew that I could have access to amazing training so that the things that I didn't know and I wasn't familiar with, I could learn. Now, what I didn't know and what I didn't expect, that I was joining a community of the most supportive and collaborative group of individuals that I have ever met in my entire life. For me, my life as a prosecutor, you guys, it was kind of lonely. I'm going to be honest. I mean, I sat in an office, I dug through evidence, I prepared motions, I prepared for trial, and I talked to people about how long they were going to jail. And let me tell you guys something. That is a conversation that most people did not enjoy. And so, in fact, most people would see me coming and be like, oh God, I hope it's not my client. So, not a lot of people were anxious to sit down and chit chat with me. It was also hard to collaborate with people because we all had full caseloads, right? And it was hard to offer people advice when you weren't familiar with the intimate details of someone else's case. So I was often kind of stuck in like my own little world. And here at Rodan & Fields, it's not like that, right? You're part of something so much bigger. And what surprised me the most about Rodan and Fields has been the community of men and women and the caliber of individuals that we work with. That's the thing, you guys, is that we all have different backgrounds, right? And we all have different reasons for wanting to do this business. And that, to me, is frankly what makes this business so beautiful. It's what makes it tick. And being part of the Rodan and Fields community has allowed me to lock arms with like-minded people who see what I see. You know, we may have different goals and we may have different visions, but we see the potential and the possibility that lies within this business. These are people who want to do better and be better every single day. And I would venture to say that that's very different probably from most traditional 9-to-5 jobs. Here, we want you guys to dream bigger and better and dream big, bold dreams. We want you to be more successful than anyone has been and faster than anyone has been. And I would say, and that's not frowned upon, and I would say that probably in a traditional work environment, if you're plotting to take over your boss's job or your coworker's job, that might not be so popular and might not go over so well when you're like cheering about it. But this is a community, you guys, that supports one another. We root for each other. We help each other out, just like Rachel said. Many of our team members give significantly to causes that they care deeply about. They create and fund organizations that significantly impact the lives of others who are in need, both here in the United States and also globally. I love that we have a philanthropic arm called the Prescription for Change Foundation, and it supports an organization, a program called Build On, which empowers youth in high-risk areas. That creates and inspires change, significant change in those communities. Rodan and Fields is also an organization, you guys, that recognizes that sometimes life gets turned upside down, and sometimes everybody can use a helping hand. We donate significantly and continue to donate significantly to the Red Cross and for hurricane relief efforts. This is a group that will welcome you with open arms. It will lift you up and help you on your own Rodan and Fields journey. So I always say to people, hey, listen, as you're climbing that ladder of success, your job is to reach back and to grab the hand of someone else and pull them up with you. So the men and women that I work with now, they have become the fabric of my life. Their stories are part of my story. And my family knows who they are. My kids know who they are. My kids know what their goals are and what difference that they're trying to make in their lives, and most importantly, in the lives of others. So in this business, we're committed to empowering people, you guys. We're committed to helping people live their very best lives. And what we know with certainty is this, that this business is so much more than skincare, and it's so much more than the rewards that accompany the success that comes and available in this business. This business is a vehicle. It's a vehicle for change in a person's life. You betcha we can change a person's skin, no problem. We've got the best products and they're guaranteed to do that. But Rodan and Fields can change a person's life, giving them a business of their own, which provides the ability for them to live life on their own terms, with more financial freedom and more time freedom and more enjoyment, and the ability to do more and to give more. So thank you guys so much for your time tonight, and I'd kind of like to leave by asking you guys this. What if your career came with a community that looked like this? I am so excited for you to hear from Emily, who's up next. And don't forget, we're offering that full-size regimen of choice to anyone who joins this weekend on the Big Business Kit or the RFX Express Kit. And be sure to tell the person who invited you which one is best for you. But again, thank you for your time, and we hope we get to welcome you to our group.